Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Hey, so our family is just getting started. Yes, we homeschool. So for those of you who are like, it's 9:30. I know. We worked out. We were reading. The girls are still getting dressed. Well, I'm making them get dressed. You need to all be going to get dressed for the day. It is 9:30 in the morning, but how is everybody doing? For those of you who I worked out, so ignore my face. Hey, but I was reading. And so as you're hopping on, where are you tuning in from? And I was listening to a podcast, and I should be able to tell you which one it was, but I listened to so many. I was listening to one on the airplane on the way home yesterday from Florida, and it was just talking about investing in what you care for. And it just made me think of this page and how many people really truly want to feel better, right? How important is your health? So as you're popping on, good morning. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning. Let's see who's on. Kristen and Tara and Heidi and let's see, Carla. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, did anybody work out today? We did body pump. So I used to take body pump classes at the Y. And then I didn't love the 5 o'clock in the morning class. I know. It's one of those things that if I don't have to get up that early, I don't like to, only because I stay up so late talking to a lot of you. So we bought the entire body pump kit. I love it. It's Les Mills pump. It's on demand. It's wonderful. We have it in the basement. So we work out downstairs. So anyways, we're having a great morning, and I was reading, and then it reminded me of my podcast. I usually read a chapter of this, although I've already read this book 100 billion times. But for those of you who want to know, it's backwards. I think it's called The Pursuit. So it's called The Pursuit by Dexter Yeager. It's really good. So something that my husband and I are going to be doing monthly is we're going to hold each other accountable. I'll get back to what I was learning in a second. So who's here for their health? Like, who's here to feel better? What are your goals? Why are you investing in you? And if you're not, but you're just watching, I would challenge you to start investing in you. Why? Because your health is so important. And I think oftentimes moms or dads, or we get busy and we go, well, it's more important for me to hurry up and go take care of the kids, or I don't have time for that. But the podcast I was listening to, it made me go, wow, we need to have more time for taking care of ourselves, because who wants to feel yucky and crabby and angry and overweight and brain foggy filled? Like, who wants to feel that way? Wouldn't you want to have a better attitude to give towards your kids and your spouse, or be a better boss because you actually feel good, or be a better leader or an athlete? It doesn't matter, right? So anyways, my husband and I have a couple new goals that we've set. All of these goals we've done here and there. So we're going to just create a simple little sheet. We're going to give each other stars. And then we'd give each other, whoever has the most stars at the end of the month, we might do it starting weekly, but it's going to be monthly. We'll get a reward. So we're not going to reward ourselves with food. So for example, for the rest of the month, we each get a star every day when we get up and work out. So we get a star for working out, which we both did. We get a star for intermittent fasting, because that's something that both of us want to do consistently. I intermittent fast when I forget to eat. I'm a big breakfast person, but I really do have a couple of new health goals that I want to get for myself. And I know the power of intermittent fasting, and I just have been reading about it. And so that's what I want to do. So our goal, we get a star if we work out. We get a star if we intermittent fast. We get a star for reading, because it is so important to get your mind right in the morning. So I have a devotional I read on the YouVersion Bible app. Funny little story. My husband used to work at Life Church. If you're not familiar with it, they created the YouVersion Bible app. My husband was on that team. Super cool. It's a free app. And so there's really cool devotionals on there. So working out, intermittent fasting, reading, and then just being really consistent in our food. So like we do low carb, but it doesn't mean that things don't sneak in there, or we've been on traveling a lot. So we're going to give ourselves 4 stars for the rest of the month. And then he wants a massage if he wins, and I'm going to get a pedicure. We were like, okay, what is it? What are we going to get? And so we both said what our goal was. Whoever wins, that's what we get. So I don't know if that helps you, but both of us are like, we need to step it up a little bit and get a little bit more serious. So anyways, going back to reading, I think it's super important, I know a lot of you have to get up really early to read something, whether it's a devotional or a book. Don't feel like you've got to sit and read for an hour, but it gets your mind right, right? So I was reading this book by Dexter Yager. It's called The Pursuit. If you don't have this book or you've never had this book, it's really hard to find on Amazon, but it's so good. So today I was reading, and it was just a simple little thought. And he said, let me find where I was reading. Things don't just happen. You have to make them happen. That's in life, in business, in relationships, in your health, right? And so he said, you don't just run from, Lulu, no. He said, you don't just run from fight. Oh, no. That's not, I'm sorry, I was reading your own paragraph. Okay. You've got the greatest opportunity to follow your dreams, but you've got to work at it. Anything in life, right? You've got to work at it. And I'll tell you something. Everybody who tells you that you don't have to work for success is lying to you. Things don't just happen. You have to make them happen. And then a little bit down further, he says, you've got to make a decision. And that moment that you run, you'll be chasing, and the moment that you run, you'll be chased your whole life. Oh, he talks about bullies in that good chunk. I didn't want to read that because it didn't really make sense if you don't read the entire chapter. Okay, here's the last thing, and this makes sense. Climb out of the grandstands and onto the playing field. You can fulfill your destiny on a theory. It just takes work. Here's the deal, and I tell my kids this all the time. It's so easy to watch people on social media and go, oh my goodness, she got that body, or he got that success, or she got blah, blah, blah. They've got a great marriage. Oh my goodness, their kids are amazing. Oh my goodness, I wish I looked like that. I wish I had that. I wish I could go there. And it's so funny because you don't see the hard work people put in. You see the highlight reel, right? And so I think one of the biggest things we love to tell our girls is, yeah, you can have that. You can achieve that. You can go after that, whatever your dreams are. Our daughter's writing a book. She's 12. She wants to be an author. She wants to have her own theme park like Harry Potter. And we also said it doesn't happen overnight. It happens by you consistently writing every single day. Writing, reading, learning. And someday, if your goal, like maybe it will happen, right? And so it's cool to watch people. I would just say this and then I'll be done. Most people take all of this knowledge in, right? They watch other people, they learn, they even read, but they don't put what they learn into action. So the biggest thing is take the action. So if you've been here and your goal is to get in a healthier shape or get healthier or lose some fat or whatever it is, take the action step that it's going to take for you to get there. So the next step might be getting up early in the morning, or maybe today go buying the gym membership, or going for a walk, or getting rid of the Twinkies out of the house, or investing in yourself and doing the 10-day challenge with us, or reading. Maybe your biggest thing is self-doubt, and all you're going to do every morning is get up in the morning and read. So whatever that one next step is, don't get overwhelmed and feel like you've got to do all of these things. Take action on one thing. Read, move your body, make better choices on your food, and over time, consistency, it will completely shift how you feel, how you look, how your confidence is in yourself. And so with that, if you're new, post new below. Where are you tuning in from? What are your goals? I'll share my husband's, our little star chart as we go. If you're not on Instagram, we share a lot on there. So if you're on Instagram, go follow us. It's Keto Mom Secrets, all one word. And that's it. So this is the book I'm reading. It's called The Pursuit, for those of you who asked. Pursuit by Dexter Yager. It's really good. And that's it. So I have some things that I need to put into play because I've been thinking about them but not taking action on. And I talk about this all the time on Instagram. It doesn't matter. There's just a lot of things that people want to do in life. Am I the only person? Do you have things that you're deep down you just want to do but you haven't taken the action to do it? The time is now. Take action, do something, write it down, tell a friend, tell us, because if you're putting it out there, guess what? Then you're going to find yourself taking action towards it. And so I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon, and have a good day.